I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my UU teams are basically variations on the same 10-ish pokes over and over, so look for a new UU team. That's going to be coming out pretty soon. So I've got a game against RU Brown XP, UU match, because we're both loving UU. We also love NU. So I'm going to lead off with a Scarf Physical as Elf, go right off for the user, and that does quite a bit. And I really wanted to go into Jolteon, but using this team before, mispredicting with Jolteon just screwed me over so much. I wanted to play it safe. And here I was going to Dragon Tail, but I was like, nah, I don't have rocks or spikes up. Why bother? And my main problem is his team has... Okay, two main problems. His team has a Blastoise, which rapid spins, and then the other main problem is going to come into play in a second. So I'm going to go into my Roserade, predicting the Leech Seed, not really that afraid of HP Ice or something like that. So now I'm going to set up my first layer of spikes. That should do some nice residual damage. That's my key plan. So he goes back into Mew, and I haven't seen leftovers. I'm like, what the heck item? What the heck build? Mew is just so versatile, I have no idea. I know I can take one simple hit, because I can take Outrages, so I'll go into this thing, get advantage, he U-turns, and I die. Banded Mew. Miss Sav. And that is terrible. Because now his Scarf Zapdos is just going to outspeed everything. And I really needed Azelf. I knew it could take one hit. I didn't even think he'd U-turn. And now I'm just utmostly screwed. This is awful. Ugh. Such shenanigans. This thing is so versatile and unexpected. He didn't even know what he was running. So I Volt Change out. It doesn't kill. I'm going to go into Mr. Donphan. He may burn me. I don't really care. It's 75 accuracy. He hits. Whatever. I'm going to get my rocks up. That's pretty key. Now if this thing switches out and comes back in, it dies. So obviously he's going to go into Blastoise, and I should go into Jolteon. No, I'm still kind of scared after Jolteon's tragic death in the Teal-Yellow tournament. I'm still afraid, and that's why Jolteon has to go in the new UU team. I've used it too much, variations, so now I'm going to go into Jolteon, predicting him to Rapid Spin. That'll easily be enough to scare him out. He doesn't want to take a T-Bolt, so I could probably just Volt Change, predicting some sort of switch, but I'm going to go for the T-Bolt, thinking maybe he'll protect. I don't really know. Just damage, maybe. I'll hit something at least. Now I'm going to Volt Change on whatever he goes into so I can get switch advantage. And he goes back into his... I hate this Mew. You had to kill Azelf. That was just so unexpected. So I'm going to go back into Mr. Donphan. Obviously that's going to bait out the Blastoise, but that's my plan. I figure if he comes out, he's going to try to Scald me for the kill. But I know at this range, I can just barely live the Scald. I'll be able to get my rocks up, and then I'll die. So I'll get rocks up. He won't have the opportunity to Rapid Spin. So it's a kind of very strategic play. It cost me a poke, but at least in my mind, it seemed like a smart move. Now I have rocks up, and once I go into Jolteon, he is not going to want to stay. Oh! I'm going to go into Roserade because the Giga Drain, that works also, will threaten him out. So here, predicting him to switch, I'm going to get my layer of spikes up. So now anything coming in, even that Blastoise that wants to Rapid Spin, will have to take a nice chunk. And that's what I want to just whittle down his team as much as possible because he's lacking healing moves. So I can't stay in against the Darmanitan. I saw leftovers. I'm like, what is this set? And he subbed. So I sped this up because this is a Zen mode Darmanitan. As you see, the Nitro Charge boosts his speed, so it's Zen mode, and that thing is Limbo. I don't really know what it is, but this thing was just annoying, very confusing. I was like, what's going on? And here he switches into Zen mode. Daruma mode or something. Yeah, it's Zen mode. I tried to Dragon Tail him out because he'd get destroyed by hazards, and I missed because I've just been unlucky this entire match so far. I'm going to Scald, breaks his sub. At least I get to heal every turn. He goes back into this mode. He's changing back and forth, and now I'm going to finish him off with the Scald. So, more crazy shenanigans verse. What the heck? I did not expect that in any way, shape, or form. So now he's going to go into Zapdos, and I could try to risk it and go out into Jolteon, but I don't want to. I'm very stupid. If I knew this thing would be choiced, I could have risked it, but if he predicted that, I'd be down one Jolteon, and I'd be pretty screwed. But now he's going to be forced to switch out, so he'll take more damage from rocks. That means Blastoise is going to come in, get crippled by entry hazards, and I can go into Jolteon and scare this thing out one more time. So obviously he can't stay in and take a hit. He's physically defensive. I'm going to try to Thunderbolt, just trying to do damage. And out comes Shaman. Again, it's a very good support Pokemon. Get the Parahax, totally useless as natural cure. That's my only hacks this game so far? That's crap. So I don't want to take more Life Orb damage. I'm running really low. So I'm going to go into my Roserade, predicting the Seed Flare or the Leech Seed. Completely take that like a boss. Now I'll be free to set up more layers of spikes. So when he goes into stuff, it'll just take more damage, and then Arcanine can come in and do what he does. So out comes this Calvier, it takes some nice damage. I know it completely walls me. So I figure though I am max defense, I can take one hit, and if he Mega Horns, maybe he'll miss. Then I could try to Giga Drain or hit it a little. He goes for a non-stab return and kills me. And now it all comes down to this. Dang it, I could have killed all those other pokes, too. And then he crits me here. If I had gotten a crit, it would have been the sweetest victory ever. So I have something special planned on the 24th. Look forward to that.